Hey, Gary, do I look like I've gained a few pounds in the, in the butt region of my body?
I don't know, maybe. Unless it gets really extreme, I really don't notice somebody's weight.
Well, I do, and you've added some chunk to your funk.
I thought so. Autumnal said that my rear end looked plumper last night while we moonbathed.
Okay, say something crazy paranoid, AJ, so I can get your moon-glowed butt cheeks out of my head, please.
Sure. I'm pretty sure the CIA has bugged my eyebrow comb.
Ah, that's the stuff.
Oh man, my backside is expanding.
So what? You still look healthy.
But do I look sexy?
Yes.
Pass. You've never been sexy, AJ, but now that you've added some pound to your cakes, you're even less so.
Don't listen to him. Sexy is in the eye of the beholder. It's completely subjective. I think you have a certain bell-shaped sexiness about you.
Which is great if you're the Hunchback of Notre Dame. For the rest of us normal people, there is only one kind of sexy, and that is the skinny and muscular kind. You know, with the abs and the thigh gaps and the pecs.
You don't have any of those things. You're built like a pipe with arms and legs.
What are you talking about? Look at this bod. I'm covered in abs and pecs.
Okay, don't listen to Delusion Monster over there. If you feel the need to lose a couple of pounds, then your opinion is the only one that matters.
That's true, but how? I've never been on a diet before.
Shut the front door. You're an American. By the time you're your age, you should have been in at least 13 diets.
What can I say? I never really had to watch what I eat. I was just thin.
Welcome to middle age, dude, where your trusty old body betrays you in horrible ways. You get hair coming out of your ears and your nose, your skin becomes weird and stretchy, and if you're really lucky, you wake up and there's a pouch on your body that hadn't been there before.
You would think that being a vegan and all, you would have stayed slim.
Yeah, how can you get all fat eating lawn clippings and tofu pizza? You can be a fat vegan, Fundy.
That's true! Autumnal's best friend, Zymphadora Greenheart, has been a vegan for decades, and she's not small.
Wait, is Zymphadora Greenheart the lady that smells like overturned soil and runs that organic colonic clinic? She's built like a beach ball with armpit hair.
Yeah, that's her. She loves her pasta and vegan desserts. Anyways, I guess I should start exercising and eating less.
Well, I've heard that the latest studies have found that while moderate exercise is good for you, it doesn't contribute to weight loss very much.
Wrong. See, it's simple. Your body is like a machine. Well, in your case, AJ, it's like a machine with fat all over it. You gotta burn more fuel than you put into it. It's so simple, even crazy lunatics like you can understand it.
That has been debunked. The amount of calories burned from strenuous exercise may contribute to weight loss, but caloric intake is more important.
Exercise is only one of the prongs in your two-prong attack to shrink your wide load. The other prong is the garbage you eat.
I think I eat pretty well. I mean, at my last doctor's visit, my cholesterol level and my blood pressure were great. My doctor says I'm super healthy.
Then what are you worried about?
I want to look good in jeans.
So do what my cousin Unadvisable T-Monster did. He went on the all-banana and Epicac diet. He lost crazy weight.
All banana and Epicac.
Yeah, you eat nothing but bananas all day, and then right before you go to bed, you take 2 tablespoons of Epicac.
Doesn't Epicac make you barf?
That's the brilliant part. The doctorettes from Suriname who created the diet says that the act of barfing triggers fat amino acids that target the fattest part of your lumpy, misshapen mass. It's science.
Doctorettes.
Yeah, they had to call themselves that because the medical industry was so threatened by their discovery that they lost their medical licenses or something.
Okay, this is the 3rd time I'm going to say this. Do not listen to Fundy, AJ.
Diets like that are dangerous. How could it be dangerous? It's legal here in the old United States of Freedom.
That's because the diet industry in this country is barely regulated.
It is?
No, you cannot use that information to create some sort of faith-based diet scheme. Besides, Shamilton Bunk already beat you to it. The Bible has nourished mankind's soul for centuries. But did you know it can also nourish your body while you lose weight?
Oh, hello there. I'm Dr. Shamilton Bunk, and with my new Bible diet, you can eat the Old Testament for a whole new you.
How many people died going on that diet?
None that they can prove yet. It's only slightly more dangerous than Fundy's cousin's banana and throw-up diet.
That banana diet got results. My cousin lost 70 pounds.
Really? So he's happy with the results?
I don't know. I'll ask him once he comes out of his coma.
Just cut back on the food you eat, AJ. You know, smaller portions, healthier choices.
But what is healthier? 1 minute carbs are good for you, and then the next minute carbs are bad for you. 1 decade fat is awful, and the next it's great. Which is it? Should I just eat cardboard?
Oh yeah, the cardboard diet. All the best supermodels are on that one.
I think carbs and fats are bad for you if carbs and fats are bad for you.
What does that mean?
Well, everybody's different. They metabolize the food they eat in different ways. For one person, they could eat nothing but carbs and suffer no real negative effects. But another person on the same diet will become overweight or develop diseases like diabetes. And then there are the changes your body goes through as you age. Some foods pose no problems for you at 22, but are deadly at 46.
Bull. Everybody is exactly the same and they never change. You sound like some fat apologist trying to make excuses as to why lazy fatties are all fat.
No, he's not. Sure, the majority of people who are overweight are so due to poor food choices, inactivity, and psychological habits, and not body chemistry. But look at the society we live in. All the food that is advertised to us is garbage, and we're advertised that food 24/7. We currently live in a food-toxic country where there is little to no oversight by the government.
The government is all the time putting out guidelines about what is good and bad for you. They got that food pyramid thing.
True, but those guidelines are heavily influenced by private companies who didn't want to see the sales of their products decline, or the guidelines are written by the companies themselves.
Wait, sometimes it's hard to tell when AJ is being a paranoid conspiracy theorist, or if he's talking about regular, like, fact kind of stuff.
In this case, it's kind of fact stuff. Food manufacturers consult the FDA in regards to their recommendations and even influence mandatory labeling.
It's why there's no percentage of recommended daily sugar on processed food labels. The sugar industry knew that most products would exceed the percentage in a single serving of most products with added sugar, so it's left off. I guess they figure they don't want people knowing that a can of Coke has 160% of the daily recommended amount of sugar. Maybe I should just join one of those weight loss clubs like Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers or Fat Punchers. They got people there that'll keep you motivated, and they have a healthy food plan. You mean they have people who will convince you to keep giving them money even when the diet fails?
And they have a weight loss plan that will almost guarantee that you learn nothing about healthy eating because their food plans are just a bunch of processed, frozen garbage. They aren't much more than food delivery companies that promise that you'll lose weight while still eating your favorite foods.
But they get results. I've seen their commercials with all them former fat actresses on them. I mean, look at Christy Alley. Jenny Craig took her from heifer to hottie.
You'd lose weight too if you were getting paid to do it and you had a signed legal contract where your pay depended on your weight and where you're gifted a team of fitness coaches and dietitians. Their success rates in the real world are abysmal, and the majority of those that achieve their weight goals never keep it off. Oh man, so what am I supposed to do? If diet plans and diet clubs don't work, then what?
Surgery! Get one of those lap band things.
You mean the surgery that is only supposed to be performed on morbidly obese people?
Yup, you don't gotta do nothing. Just kick back and let the surgeon do all the work.
Well, in order to qualify for surgery, you have to lose weight on your own through diet and exercise, and then once the surgery is completed, you have to go on a specialized diet for a person who has had their stomach volume drastically reduced.
But the results
are only marginally better than dieting. A lot of people manage to stretch their stomachs back out and regain the weight.
Okay, I am now more depressed about my gigantic ass than I was when I first came here.
And that's the one component that none of these diets ever seem to examine. For those who have gained weight through stress or depression, where's the counseling? Why not address the underlying psychological causes? You want to know why? Because it's hard to package emotional therapy next to a package of 100-calorie diet snack bars in the grocery store.
So, I'm doomed. I should just face the fact that I will be a big bottom boy for the rest of my life.
Don't worry, buddy. Here in America, we despise slothful fatties, and I'm sure we'll find some questionable fad diet that will shrink down your hinder.
Or you can stop obsessing about your weight and realize that it's not a metric to measure your overall health. You said it yourself, your cholesterol and blood pressure are great. You're an active dude, so you get a little more junk in your trunk. It just means more to squeeze.
Gary, did Jason just say he wants to squeeze AJ's chunky butt?
No, he didn't.
What do you guys think?
Have you ever gone on a fad diet? And if you have, what was it? And did it work?
What could the government or our society do to change the current way we deal with obesity and food regulation?
What is more important? A number on a scale or your overall health?
And what's wrong with these jerks who can't understand that being fat means that you are not only unhealthy, but also lazy and stupid? And also, does Jason want to squeeze AJ's butt? I think he does.
Comment down in the snack bar. Hey, you know who you might want to talk to about weight loss, AJ?
Richard Simmons?
No, you can't even if you wanted to. He's become some sort of weird hermit or something. Oh, how I miss him so.
No, you should talk to the acting mayor. He lost like 150 pounds or something.
He lost that because of the diabetes.
The diabetes didn't cause the weight loss. He changed his eating habits permanently to stay healthy, and he lost weight.
Yeah, and he won't ever shut up about it. He's all the time complaining about the foods he can't eat anymore. The big whiny baby.
Well, he used to. Nobody's seen him around much. He's become really reclusive lately.
Just like Richard Simmons. You think maybe the acting mayor and Richard Simmons are knocking workout shorts?
No.
You know, everyone in town has been talking about how weird the acting mayor has been. Violent, secretive. I wonder if he's okay. Well, I happen to know that he has not been home in weeks.
You've been spying on him.
No, this is his garage. His mailbox is stuffed full, and there are 3 weeks of newspapers on his driveway.
Well, whatever's going on with him, I'm sure it's none of our business.
As his friends, we should probably see if he's all right.
True, and as his friends, we should probably sneak into the backyard, break open the bathroom window, and snoop around his house, looking for incriminating dirt, embarrassing photos, and other gossip fodder.
You mean clues to why his behavior has changed so much lately, right?
Yeah. So come on, the bathroom window is gonna break itself.
We aren't gonna break a window to get into Jason with a D's house.
Why not?
Because I have a key to the front door, Nimrod.
Oh. Well, my way's funner.
Hello, my fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is Saturday, April 29th, 2017, and it's Day of Remembrance for all victims of chemical warfare, International Dance Day, International Tabletop Day, Bob Willis Day, Eeyore's Birthday, National Go Birding Day, National Herb Day, National Kiss of Hope Day, National Pool Opening Day, National Sense of Smell Day, Peace Rose Day, Save the Frogs Day, Spring Astronomy Day, World Day for Animals in Laboratories, World Tai Chi Qui-Gong Day, World Veterinary Day, World Wish Day, and Zipper Day. Fuck me! Famous dead people who are celebrating their birthdays today are Driving in a Circle Guy, Dale Earnhardt, and Playing Musical Circles Around Everybody, Duke Ellington. And now on to your questions. First up, Secular Scholar asks, intimate question for Fuck the Dog. What's your opinion on Donald Trump being President of the United States?
Fuck.
Skeptical Sans asks, intimate question for AJ. What is the best defense against Illuminati mind control? I tried foil hats, though the foil is from Illuminati-controlled stores, so I can't trust it as protection.
Foil is so last century, Skeptical Sams. You might as well try to protect yourself with a useless Faraday cage. Nope. The latest cutting-edge protection from Illuminati mind control is duct tape. Just adhere a full roll of standard-grade duct tape around your cranium. Now, you might be afraid of looking a little silly, but here's what you do. You shave off your hair first, wrap the duct tape around your head, and then hot glue your own hair onto the duct tape, and then style your hair as normal. I do it, and nobody's been the wiser.
Dueling Shade asks, intimate question for AJ. Just yesterday I noticed that the monkey version of AIDS, simian immunodeficiency syndrome, and the baby-killing disease sudden infant death syndrome have the same acronym, SIDS. Coincidence? Or is there something sinister going on here?
You need to be very careful, Dueling Shade. You are questioning things that are best left alone. If you ever discover that the majority of babies in this country are in fact shaved and genetically modified chimpanzees, your view of human society changes. For example, middle school kids' behavior suddenly makes a whole lot more sense.
Robot Jones asks, intimate question for Oswald's mom. What's it like not having Oswald around while he was traveling through space and time?
I love my little blue pumpkin. But I gotta admit, it was nice not having to pay for damages, apologize to neighbors, or cook a mountain of Twizzler pancakes for a few months. I mean, let's face it, Oswald is pretty indestructible, so I wasn't worried for his safety. I was more worried for the rest of the world's safety. I was afraid that he was gonna break a whole country, or maybe punch the moon out of orbit. God knows he'd like to.
The St. Clair family asks, hey, I have an intimate question. Why do my questions never ever get answered? Huh? Answer me that, Mr. Ville. We were starting to wonder when you'd notice. Okay, it goes a little something like this, St. Clair Factory. The reason we don't answer your questions is because... Okay, that's it this time around. Remember, if you have a question you want to ask Intimate Questions, leave it down below in the comment section. Until next time, my unruly Urukai, this has been Jason with a D.
Hi everybody, it's me, Oz to the Wall, and me and my best friend Nameframe are gonna shout out some Patreon patrons. Right, Namey?
It's why we're here.
You don't have to talk down to them, Nameframe.
I wasn't talking down to them.
It's why we're here! What was that, doo-doo?
It was just an expression.
Oh, so now you're talking down to me? What's with you today?
I wasn't being condescending that time either.
Oh, and now you gotta use your big old words like cosmodescenticating to confuse your dumb blue friend. Does it make you feel like Mr. Big Frame to talk to me like I'm some kind of dumb person from Dumbtown who takes the dumb bus? I bet it does.
Are you done?
For the sake of the fuzzy bitches, yes.
Fuzzy bitches?
Yeah, the fuzzy bitches. That's what my fans are called.
They call themselves that.
I guess so. I call them that.
I see.
Hey, Nameframe.
Yeah?
What's bitches mean?
I'll tell you after the shoutouts. Chris Wiltshire.
Is a Wiltshire some sort of spooky magic lady from far-off lands?
Are you asking me or Chris Wiltshire?
I don't care who answers me, just so long as I get an answer.
Then no, you're confusing Wiltshire for witch.
So he can't turn me into a frog or a newt or a bat?
I don't think so.
Even if I ask him really nice?
Steve Shives.
Hey, Namey, I heard about this guy. I heard that he's real mean and that he hates freedoms or something.
You shouldn't believe everything you see on YouTube, Oswald.
I didn't get it from the YouTube, Nameframe.
Oh.
His grandma told me.
Oh.
He hits her.
Oh. Stephen Dymek.
There's too many Steves up in this piece, Nameframe. You should just go by the name Dymek.
Why should he only go by his last name?
Cause that way he'd be like some sort of robot dude. I am Dimec, robot of the cosmos, boop 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 boop, and so on and so forth.
Maybe he doesn't want people to think he's a robot.
That's crazy. Who doesn't want to be a robot? Everybody wants to be a robot.
Do you want to be a robot?
And lose all the adorable, cute blue fur all over my body? If I became a robot, the fuzzy bitches would freak out.
Oh, about that word.
What word?
Bitches.
Name frame. Children's watch this show. You wash your mouth out with soaps, shampoos, and conditioners right now.
But you just said it yourself.
Said what?
Bitches.
Oh my god, he's out of control. Cover your ears, little babies. Name frame has got himself a case of the toilet mouth. You better hope the fuzzy bitches don't get upset about what you said. Oh, Trudeau here with even more of your suggestions. 616 Rico suggests, suggestion. Fuck the dog should do the suggestion segment. Oh, sure, just replace me with a cute dog that can only say the F word. See if I care. No, seriously, see if I care. I won't. In fact, I'll get my Thursday afternoons back. Jonathan Stern suggests, suggestion. Puppet Jason, please stop stealing my D&D character name for your dog. Puppet Jason says he'll stop stealing your D&D character names as soon as you admit that you won't play in accordance to your character's alignment. Neutral good characters don't steal babies and sell them to orcs for gambling money, Jonathan. Blackie Comics suggests, instead of watching a profane dog, I could have burned down my friend's house for beating me at Mario Party. Again. Then I could have burned down Nintendo headquarters for making that cancerous game. Oh, I know this music. This is someone who has I secretly love a stupid game syndrome. It happens to the best of us, Blackie. I myself had a deep, disturbing addiction to playing Shaq Fu. Oh, sure, I would complain about it to whomever would listen, and I would make sure that everyone in the world knew of my absolute hatred for the game, when in secret, I would play and play and play and play and hate myself for it. I can see only one way out of your love-hate relationship with Mario Party, Blackie. You must embrace your love and let go of your anger. The thing you should burn down is your shame. Deep, eh, Mabel? Oh, what the fuck do you know?
Oswald? Oswald? Oswald, what? We're doing the podcast shoutouts now.
Well, I was doing something more important.
What were you doing?
Thinking.
Well, that's something you seldom ever do.
I know it's weird, right? And I was like, with my head back, and my brain started saying words inside my head, and I drifted.
Oswald?
What is it now?
Well, I don't mean to interrupt your thinking because I know it doesn't happen all that often, but can we please do the podcast shoutouts, please?
Alright, fine. But it was super important thinking, and I don't know when I'm gonna have that again. But, okay. Hey everybody, it's me, Oswald. Go down there, click on the things, go to the podcast, listen to them, and then maybe if we're really lucky, you'll get a thought in your head like I did, and it'll then captivate you and send you on a dream of imaginations to a lollipop land with kittens.
Is that what you were thinking about?
No, I was thinking about something so much more important than that.
What are you thinking about?
Bubbles.
Bubbles?
Yeah, bubbles. The way they float in the air.
Oswald?
Bubbles.